Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I took a quick break from editing another 7 days to die video. And got me some water and checked out, my homepage, and I noticed that this video was there. And it's okay, Young Dolph. Young Dolph is a hip hop artist amongst the many other things that you can put into his bio. But only listened to a little bit, as you can see. I mean, I didn't pay attention to, like what the details were of how he got killed, or I don't even know if Charlemagne got into the details of how he was killed, why he was killed, or anything like that. I know that Charlemagne was like, he didn't know what to say because he would eventually say some of the normal shit that that a person would say after someone is killed. And he goes on to say that but it's not normal. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a normal thing for us to keep killing each other. And then I look over here at this video topic. This video topic is saying um, Jermaine Dupri thinks Crisscross deserves credit for jersey wearing rappers. Meaning, Crisscross was a hip hop group in the late 80s. And they used to wear, sport jerseys, baseball jerseys, and then, what I'm saying, it was part of their I would say uniform, because they used to wear their clothes backwards, jeans backwards, not inside out, but the button in the back where the butt is, and the shirt turned around to where you button it up from the back, that type shit. And then you look down at this article title: Drake halts release of new French Montana song out of respect for Astroworld victims. If you're not aware of Astroworld um, and the victims, Travis Scott, who was another hip hop artist amongst many other things that's in his bio, had a concert over in Astroworld, and there were a few people that died and a few people that got injured. And I'm sitting here making this video because it's fucked up how this is 2021 and people still are not making sure that we can enjoy life peacefully and with some harmony. It fucks me up. I keep telling folks that whenever I do a reaction video, especially from like Bluetooth, I do a reaction to a reaction because Blue, she does the reaction video, but I am doing a reaction to her reaction video. I keep telling my viewers that I do that because it gives me a sense of a sense of company. Instead of running my ass out in the street, and trying to get people to watch something with me, it's like and usually when I'm watching the videos, my family is gone doing something else. But even if they was here, they're not interested in the same shit. Not all the same shit, but majority of the shit that I like. So here it is with Blue and her channel. The videos that I watch of her channel are the things that I'm interested in. Therefore, It's kind of like having a next door neighbor or something like that, to where I can be like, "Yo, Blue, what you watching?" She's like, "I'm watching this," and then I'm like, "Let's watch this together." So I'm recording both of our reactions. Okay, yeah, it's a mental shit. It is. But in this day and age, we're going through a fucking pandemic. 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 Fuck it. And I'm like, yo, why would I want to sit in front of somebody's face and take even more chances of passing them my germs or me getting germs from them? You know what I mean? I'm finicky about that. And for years, even in my 20s, it's like I was a loner. It was days where I wanted to do shit with other people, but they didn't want to fuck with me. They wasn't trying to fuck with me. And it's still like that today. You know what I mean? It's like I played a game, Second Life. And I be wanting to this past Sunday, I was supposed to read my poetry after the DJ did his set. Okay? I don't know why I said supposed to, I did. But before I started reading, there were people there. They had their avatars there. But when I got finished reading, there was barely anybody there. And I'm like, man, people are not fucking with me. I'm 46 years old. And it's still, I still got that shit going on in my life. To where no matter what I do, or no matter how much I want somebody's company, people just aren't fucking with me and my style of living, and the things that entertain me. You know what I'm saying? So me being safe and me being careful is all about keeping my black ass at home and being entertained in a safe way. So I go back to what I'm talking about in the beginning of this video, and you got folks that are just doing the opposite of trying to. You got folks that are not wanting to live peacefully. You got folks who are not wanting to live in harmony. And I don't understand why. I know that there's supposed to be this universal balance between good and bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you don't go through hardships, you won't know, you won't have the experience in order to face a situation of hardships later on. That type of thing. It's like hardships teach you how to handle other hardships in your life. That type of shit. And I know that a utopia would be great. And it's like, what would a life be when there's no harm being done to you? When you don't have to worry about shit. You know what I'm saying? Utopia would be a great place to be. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like we live on a planet that is not out to get us, but we have to defend ourselves from our own planet that we live on. Nature, the cold, the heat, the earthquakes, the fires, the floods, the erosion. You know what I'm saying? The mudslides, or just the nature of animals. Period. You know what I mean? We had to learn how to defend ourselves from all those elements. But it's crazy of how we had to inflict dangerous shit on each other as humans, as a society. It makes me mad when the whole idea of slavery and racism pop up, because it takes me back to knowing the knowledge of Africans enslaving other Africans. So how can I get mad at other people for enslaving Africans when Africans were the ones who sold other Africans to the other nationalities that enslaved us? It pisses me off that we got a history of all this shit, and I'm just like, man, Every day someone dies. Every day someone's getting fucked over in some kind of scandalous way. Every day there's somebody who does something that creates a moment where there's no harmony. There's no peace for the next person. It's kind of like, if you're not trying to be the best person you can be, then why are you fucking with other people? You know what I'm saying? What makes you want to open your mouth up and say something to somebody that you really ain't trying to fucking protect and love in a harmonious way? I don't get it. It annoys the fuck out of me. It's one of those things, it's like we got choices. We have plenty of choices. But if you know you're a fucked up ass person, then why fuck with other people? Why put other people through your shit if you know it already? If you know it and you're being told it all the time, why put other people through your bullshit? Like I say, this young man right here, he didn't have to die. You had Jermaine Dupri wanting Chris Cross to get credit. People should give them credit for doing something that was pretty iconic. You know what I'm saying? Who else was wearing baseball jerseys outside of baseball teams? All right, it's crazy, man. How many people are going to throw a concert and make sure that it's completely safe for the people who want to be entertained? You know, so for all these topics right here in my face, I'm like, man, I don't like watching the news because I know there's some bullshit going on out there, and news ain't gonna cover it all. The news is only gonna cover the shit that they get ratings from. I was listening to The View the other morning, yesterday morning, as a matter of fact, and they kept getting pressed for time. They couldn't ask their guest all the questions that they wanted to ask because they was pressed for time so they can run into the next commercial. And I'm like, who the fuck wants to watch a TV show where you're constantly getting interrupted by commercials? I don't get it. I don't like it. That's why I don't watch The View. I don't watch a lot of TV shows like that anyway. It just is, it's fucked up. I hate commercials. I hate commercials on YouTube, but I'm not spending that extra change to get commercial-free YouTube. So, of course, I want peace and harmony. I want to do the right thing for the people that are around me and for anybody that I might engage with. I don't like getting pissed off at people and just saying something that might hurt them and shit like that. Yes, I get sensitive to the shit, but then I'm just like, man, when I lived my life to where I was numb to the bullshit, people did not like me very well because they thought I was stuck up. They thought I was snooty. They thought I was too good for this or too good for that. And I'm like, nah, it's not that. It's just, and this is my ism. I'm just like, man, I don't want nothing jeopardized by happiness. So the less people I fuck with, the less chance I have to deal with moments of, jeopardizing my happiness. The less things I get into, activities, the less chances I have to be disappointed in. You know what I'm saying? So it would be a hard life. I don't know if it would be a hard life or not. You know what I mean? You got monks over in Tibet. And Tibet, you know what I'm saying, they got to deal with nature's harshness, extreme cold, extreme heat. You know what I'm saying? But they study and practice harmony. You know what I mean? So it's like when you see a monk that's sitting in a fucking blizzard and they're meditating, they're so focused on their spirit, their chi, that they just block out the cold, the elements. You know what I mean? It's like, if they can do it, then why can't the rest of us? And basically, because we get distracted by bullshit, we can't focus on simple shit. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on your chi, focusing on your spirit should be fucking simple. But we can't do it because we're distracted by so much shit. We are a spoiled people. So, I don't know what the answer could be. I just know that it annoys the fuck out of me. And getting on YouTube, making a video to where I'm ranting about something is therapeutic. But it's also something that me sharing my thoughts about topics like this, I don't know who else are having similar topics like this. And this goes to the segue into my disclaimer. I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I'm not the dumbest. I've done some research on some things, and there's a whole lot of things I need to do research on. With that being said, if anybody's watching this, I'm wanting you to research everything that I'm talking about. Research all these topics that I presented to you. You know what I'm saying? Question me, do your research, form your own opinion on it, and share your opinion with other people. You can leave me a comment. You can make a video and leave me a link to it. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're not fucking with me, then you can share your opinion with other people. The reason why I want people to share their opinions is because you never know when somebody else has been thinking about the same thing that you're thinking about. And no matter if they agree or disagree with you, you're thinking about some of the same shit. And you'll never know if you keep your fucking mouth shut. So share your opinions with other people. You know what I'm saying? And in a very prudent way. I shouldn't say prudent because I really don't know the definition of it. But in a very respectful way. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go and waste people's time. That's why putting the video up, it allows people to make a choice of whether or not they want to fuck with me in my video. With that being said, I'm going to get off of here. Please, do whatever you can do to have a good day, a good night, a good morning. Do whatever you can do to be safe and to push safety out there. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you're going, if you're being safe, try to make things safe for other people. You know what I mean? This whole thing about wearing masks. If you wear a mask, that's your choice. If you don't wear a mask, that's your choice. Only thing you can do is just realize that you can protect somebody from your germs, and you can protect yourself from other people's germs. It should be some simple shit. Simple math. People are dying every day from COVID. People are getting sick every day from COVID. It should be simple math. Do you want to be one of these people? You want to take the chance or not? It's crazy, man. I don't get some of this shit. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Like I say, do whatever you can do to have a good day, good night, good morning. Peacefully, without fucking up somebody else's day. Without fucking up somebody else's day. You know what I mean? Peace.